What's up, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jam, the podcast that covers everything that has us jammed up in today's world. Enjoy the show. This is Jam, the podcast, and I'm your host, Jarvis Johnson. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jam. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 study tips in order to help you be successful in your class or just simply trying to pass an exam. All right, let's take a look. Number 1, create a dedicated study space. Find a space where you can get comfortable and you can really lock in and study. That way you can be successful in what you're trying to achieve. Number 2, set clear goals. Make specific, achievable study goals. That way you can motivate yourself and track your progress. Number 3, find creative ways to learn what you're trying to learn. So if you got to make songs, then make songs. If you got to make rhymes, then make rhymes. If you got to have pictures to correlate, that way you can remember and understand things, then do it that way. But find creative ways to learn the way you learn best. Number 4, and this one's very important, manage your time. Make sure you manage your time effectively. Okay, so if I say, okay, I'm going to study for 25 minutes, set your timer, sit down, lock in 25 minutes, and then maybe take you a break, and then say, I'm going to come back for another 25. So manage your time effectively. Have a plan when you sit down and study. Number 5, use all of the resources that you can. Find different types of resources on whatever you're studying. Find different types of resources that'll help you understand. You know, this day and age, there's so much stuff out there. Find different ways to get the stuff that you need in order to get your learning done. Number 6, practice what you're learning. All right, practice over and over. So whatever you take in, reinforce yourself by practicing or saying the stuff that you need over and over. It is a key to mastering any subject, and that is practice. Number 7, take care of your health. Make sure you're getting you some sleep. Eat well. Exercise, okay? A healthy body equals a healthy mind. Number 8, use memory techniques. You know, I know nowadays people are like, oh, I can't remember anything, but that also goes back to the practice thing. So find a way to memorize the stuff that you're learning and use it over and over. That makes it easier to retrieve when it's time for you to take the test or present in the class or whatever. So use some specific memory technique. Number 9, seek clarification, also known as seek to understand. Find some other people that know something about the topic that you're studying. That goes back to the resources. Pull up videos if you don't know anybody offhand. Pull up videos of somebody that knows something about the topic and make sure you have a clear understanding of what you're studying. And number 10, review and reflect. Go back over all of the information that you studied. Go over everything that you've covered. Look it over again. That helps reinforce your understanding. So review and reflect what you've learned. These are the 10 study tips that you can use, like I said, either in class or if you're just trying to take one specific test. It's not just for young students in school. This also works for adults that need to take a test to get something done in their adult life. So pay attention to these study habits. I know they'll help. If not, you'll be jammed. Make sure you hit the subscribe or follow button. Leave your reviews and ratings. We love to hear your feedback or any input, ideas you may have for upcoming shows. Thanks for tuning in.